Yes, everyone, welcome to this live video talking about Manchester United and how Manchester United has been doing in recent days. I'm not quite happy, to be honest. To be honest, I'm not quite happy with how Manchester United has been performing of recent, and we've had that. Uh, there is a big possibility that Manchester United is going to change manager, and the new manager might most likely Ruben Amorim is going to be leaving Manchester United very soon, because when you look at the games Manchester United is going to be playing, he's going to lose a couple of games. I don't see him winning a couple of games, and people are going to be angry, and we will see the end of Ruben Amorim at the football club Manchester United. Anyway, you can make your predictions known. Let us know what you think about the managerial skills of Ruben Amorim, him sticking to his formation while he's been told this formation cannot work in the Premier League. What do you think as a person? Do you think his formation will reach a point and work for him in the Premier League, or it's absolutely not good? Anyway, when let's look at it this way. Ruben Amorim. Let's look at it this way. Uh, we know that we've had managers, manager after manager, manager after manager, manager after manager for Manchester United. So it's not news anymore that manager is going to be sacked at Manchester United. And you can't tell me all these managers have failed because they are bad. There is something that's going on at Manchester United. There is something that isn't good that's going on at Manchester United. Things have to change. Many people are saying a new manager should come and this should be a young manager. But me personally, I prefer Zidane. I prefer Zidane to come to Manchester United, and I think he would make a change because he's a no-nonsense manager. He just wants to win at all costs. By the time he agrees that deal, first of all, before even we talk about that, I'm still wondering and asking myself how Emiliano Martinez failed, how Manchester United failed to complete that Emiliano Martinez deal. That's one thing. But also, Andre Onana wasn't very good. But before we blame Andre Onana for not being good, when he left, what's the difference? At the moment, we cannot blame him. At the moment, we cannot blame Andre Onana. Absolutely not. Something at Manchester United is not making run. It's not making sense. There's always that football player who's blamed for the whole team. It was Rashford at one time. Rashford, when it was Anthony. It's not always these football players. There is something that's not good at Manchester United. Maybe whether it's the man, I don't know. It beats my understanding, to be honest. It definitely beats my understanding. It does. It does beat my understanding. And I'm hoping maybe, possibly, things will get better for the club, Manchester United. And United will get a new manager, better manager. Oh, Ruben Amorim will perform better. But as it looks, I don't see Ruben Amorim finishing this season. It's actually, yeah, I don't see him finishing the first part of the season because he's going to lose game in, game out, game in, game out. That's what I see happening. Yeah, Otherwise, how are you, my friends? How are you? Thought about you, and I was like, let me pass around and say hello, and we can talk a little bit about football and exactly what's going on in the world of football and the football transfers. We're here. Didn't have time to come and give you the updates about the football transfers. But Manchester United did well in the transfers, I would say, but still not the best of transfers the Manchester United made, but they are significant. When you look at the football players the Manchester United has right about now, um, I think the transfers that have come in are quite good, and that injury bros, that injury was a big blow. So yeah, it wasn't quite good. That injury wasn't very good. Wasn't a good thing for Manchester United. Yeah, and Belmo is a very good signing, a very wonderful football player, and we can see how good he is on the pitch. He's he's definitely a very wonderful and a brilliant one. So let's wait and see how things will go on. Manchester United versus Manchester City. It was a very good game, but United was definitely humiliated. I mean, what went wrong in that game? Very many things went wrong. But you could see United were trying, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. I mean, you can't. You need to turn those chances into goals. So Manchester City had Donnarumma in the goals, and you can definitely see the difference. They needed a football player. They need a goalkeeper like Donnarumma. And when he got into that game, you definitely saw the saves he made, and that's why you pay big money for big names like him. At this moment in time, as I think United, before we were saying United doesn't need big names, we need young football players. So we've got the football players, and the football players haven't been the best, and it's all I must say just there. Anyway, I'll see you straight in another video. Thank you for being part of this, and ladies and gentlemen, I think I should say goodbye for now.